Anya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Dan Heng, how long can humans live for?
Forever.
Here we are! Everwinter Mon. Oh, Payla and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you through.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Photo.
Photo. Oh, I remember.
Over here, Clara. There's gotta be a...
I was trying really hard not to blink. We should... Never mind. At least it's memorable. Oh.
Huh? I understand. Well...
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March if you have time. Please. That's time to head back to the Goethe Hotel. Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil madam... Come on! Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that...
Come around and have a look.
At the end of your journey, all that...
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, sample. Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate... You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Dan Heng.
Morning! How did you sleep? Oh, copycat,
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go.
Yeah. Well...
Nothing lasts forever.
Hey, I'm not that.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the express. Urilo's sick. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. I'm not complaining, by the way. What?
Looks like March has fallen in love. You can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make your—
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here.
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the— Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, and one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned— Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused— Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the express. The friends look after each other. The same goes for us nameless. Please remember, no matter what is a Stellaron. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being— Sure, ask away. Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks. They will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of— It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herta, has found a way to— When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy— That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. But this brief window should allow the people on this— You're most welcome.
So, your first trailblazing expedition. Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings— It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Urilo's 6 is more profound than— But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards— As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope. Because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that... Is that so? Well, I think I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I too wish to go with you, but Himiko and I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the express, and I have to admit that I got Himiko was calm from the very beginning. And likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off.
Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checkings!
Good to see you.
Spatial readout. Star rail stability keeps rising. The numbers have stabilized. Oh! Welcome back to the Express! You've accomplished your trail... Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star... As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked every... Don't worry about it. Urillo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying But don't forget, the destination will be announced at the Navig. For now, get some rest. Oh, there you go.
Thank you, Conductor.
Right away, to avoid encountering the anomalies again. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the... It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving.
Yanqing.
Yes, General.
Watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be...
What did I tell you? We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location. Let's head over. You drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh, I can't remember. The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a... Not telling yet. We'll make an if the meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the warp navigation. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty.
Doesn't concern me. Then
you wanted criminals, sure.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you.
Have you guys heard of
The Xianzhou Luofu? It belongs to the Hexa.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently, not to mention, 45 system, an unexpected calamity. Don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're... My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear...
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a... Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron Hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is this...
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to... Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazer.
This companion of yours...
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up... Our destinations may differ, but...
March. Get Dan Heng.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine.
Good. In that case, our Stellaron Hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Luofu, and that however, it's also possible that our Stellaron Hunter is lying and using us for her. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. 3, 2, 1. Four against one. Well, it looks like...
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying.
All right. I think we're all used to...
So, Don Hung.
Yes.
In that case, Welt. Ready for a trailblazing expedition?
Don't...
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eureka.
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planet. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but...
You okay there?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Now you know how I feel when you come.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's...
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lawful...
Huh? Is this...
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me. Yes, but I won't make sure you're properly prepared.
Before we set off, the Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider. Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, no, the Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of...
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Stop talking. If there is Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing...
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Careful now. Hey, it's you! I didn't expect... Great to hear. Since the Stellaron crisis, and yes, you spent spent so much time in Belobog on your... This is Belobog's history, and last time you visited, it was closed for its... Now that the Stellaron crisis is over, we've been able to... It's just... We encountered a problem during the renovation If you have time. Great. What are we waiting? Welcome to Belobog's History and Cult. As you can see, after nearly 100 days of renovation. However, there's a problem that needs to be resolved. The museum was established nearly 600 years ago as a memorial to honor Alyssa Rand. As time went on, new exhibits were continually added to the memorial until it became the museum we see. Past the reception hall, you'll find the General Hall, the museum's largest exhibition room. There are all sorts of exhibits on display. Paintings by famous artists, samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Belobog's culture in just a few minutes' time. I really hope the museum can open up soon. The children here need a culturally enriching environment, especially those from the underworld. But like I mentioned earlier, we're in a bit of a bind. We could really use a helping hand. Here. It was one of the oldest and most precious. It is said that 700 years ago, the invaders from beyond the sky... Sorry, the tour guide in me gets a little carried away. I'm not here to give you a history. Not yet. Truth be told, the meteor fragment isn't the only item that was stolen. Of course, I wouldn't ask you to start a whole investigation. The guard station in the underworld reported that some suspicious characters have... Since the Silvermane guards are still getting situated in the underworld and we don't have any direct... But if you were to go there yourself and ask around... So, would you... Excellent. Just... The conditions here are so... rude. Back to the investigation. We contacted an agent. I think her name was...
What? Oh, it's you! Oh, I thought I'd been discovered.
That bad, huh?
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any travel between the overworld and the underworld has been open for some time. But not everyone down here can take advantage of it. From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't... Not for certain, but I've heard some...
I'm all ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be...
I see. Well, I'm going to head for the... In the meantime, do you think you could head out and look for more clues? We can compare...
My daddy made a lot of money. He bought me lots of new clothes.
Clothes? He got me a model tram. Bet you haven't seen one of those.
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive. If people in the underworld want to get rich. What are these two?
Beep, beep, hello, beep, beep.
We're just... To betray my customers, I charge extra.
The human body is beautiful.
empty. These crates were probably... Looks like I'm too late. The 3 rumors Sweta talked about all check out. Time to meet back up with Pela.
Oh good, you're back. Did you find... I see. Looks like someone is getting the miners. I made some progress too. The miners here said they've noticed some people. I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go investigate some... Hey! What a stroke of luck! Come on, let's go to the Gerda Grand...
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
This must be the box. Let's see. Color... the texture... I've done a lot of research into artifact authentication. I understand why you're suspicious, though. In any case, now that we have the meteor fragment, as for tracking down the thief, I'm afraid it'll... Let's go. We need to take this item...
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Now the General Hall can return to its former glory. The meteor fragment. It's... The value of items housed here can't be measured in money alone. The General Hall is... Oh, by the way, the museum's previous... I promise you it won't... So that's a... Now that that's settled, let's go pay a visit to the museum lobby secretary, Eric.